Today, on the Tom Kearin Channel, Illuminate the frame. Reality rewrites itself. New frame, new script, new life. I am your host, Tom Kearin, and this is the Tom Kearin Channel in studios at Be Something Wonderful, where we help you level up and become the best version of yourself. Creators, good morning, and welcome back to the Tom Kearin Channel. I have for you today the tale of two creators, the story of two creators, both of you, insanely and infinitely powerful, but only one of you that chooses to believe it, that chooses to believe that you're the creator, source, and cause of your reality, that you are reality itself, that there is no other power or source or cause or reality outside of your own awareness of being it. You choose to believe it. It's a decision to believe, making their own self-awareness the only proof and evidence of everything they want and desire. On the other hand, there's the other one, refusing to believe it. Like Neville Goddard says, the only reason that you're already that which you desire and want to be, and the only reason you don't see it is because you refuse to believe it. They refuse to believe it. It's a decision until they see signs and evidence of it, until someone or something proves it to them. Show me, teacher. Show me, coach. Show me YouTube video or TikTok video or some creator. Tell me, show me the evidence that I'm source, that I'm the creator. Maybe it's in an ancient text. Let's see the text. Waiting for some proof and evidence outside of their own awareness of being everything they want and desire to be. One of them chooses to deliberately, intentionally, and consciously create the film roll and the script and illuminate the now frame of living the life of their dreams, following the script of the current manifested frame while everything they want unfolds. That's this one. That's the one that believes they're insanely powerful, that they're the only power and authority. The other is trying to alter the current film roll or script that's already written, trying to change it, complaining about the manifested frame that doesn't seem to change or seems to get worse, saying nothing works. Therefore, they're being led by it, and then they're moved to more unfavorable or unwanted scripts. They even say they're tired of the film roll. They're tired of the manifested frame. They're tired of the script. They're even tired of the analogy that we use, the film roll analogy. They're just complaining about everything. Nothing works. I'm sick of all of it. But you're no different than the other one. You're both insanely powerful. You're both the only source, power, and creator. It's only that one of you chooses to believe it, the other doesn't, wants to see evidence of it from out there. Wow. Let's unpack this like we never have before. Here's what Seth, the non-physical that was channeled through Jane Roberts in the 1970s and 80s. You sit within the miracle of yourselves and ask for signs. It is your inner eyes I would open. What are your inner eyes? Your own awareness, your own self-awareness. Self is I, am is awareness. I am. That's what I am is. I am that I am. I am who I am. The one self-existent, self-aware, self-conscious source, cause, and creator of all that is. There's only one I am, and you are that I am. I am who I am. I am that I am. I am God. I am the Lord. I am the law. I am reality. There is no other power, authority, reality, source, or cause, or creator. It's your own awareness of being that which you desire to be. It's your own awareness of yourself that creates it all. Wow, that's powerful. Well, then you say, well, wait a minute. How I see myself, your inner eyes, not only creates and manifests and is source and cause of my reality, but it is reality? And you say, was there something I missed? This reminds me of that scene that I've talked about several times in the show The Chosen, where Jesus is talking to his disciples, that I chose you as my apostles, now the messengers. They're no longer going to be students of the law or study the law. They're going to go out and be the law, demonstrate it. Right? Be the example of that. Be the message. And they're going to do works and wonders and miracles. They're going to see themselves as the miracles that they are. And one of the disciples says, did I miss something? It's like, did I miss some ceremony or ritual or process or book that was written or some coach or some course that I didn't attend? Did I miss something? Jesus, your I am awareness of being, your own self-awareness is saying, this is it. You're it already. You say, I can't believe it. It's BS. This stuff doesn't work. I've tried it all. Imagining, assuming, affirming, meditating, nothing happens. And what do we say? What does Jesus say? Go then. It shall be done for you as you have believed. It's your choice. It's your decision. You don't have to learn how to believe. It's a decision. It's your choice to believe it's all BS, that it doesn't work, and that will be your life experience. Go. How do I believe? Belief's a decision. It's a choice to see yourself as the only proof and evidence of the miracles that you are. You're the only evidence. You are the miracle. You sit in the miracle of yourself, asking for signs, asking for something to believe. It's a choice. It's a decision. Go, and it shall be done for you, as you, through you, as you have been aware of yourself as that source, as that creator, as that one and only cause of your entire life experience. Wow. It's your choice. You can stay unconscious and continue to believe that reality is something that happens to you. You believe that, feeling stuck in a film role or a movie you didn't choose, in a script you don't want, and in a character, an identity or version of you that you don't like. You can choose that. Or you can wake up, see yourself, see your reality, and know your greater identity as source. As Seth says, you sit in the miracle of yourselves. It's your inner eyes opening. He says later in that quote, or earlier in that quote, that you can know your own greater identity. You can know that just by opening up yourself to the awareness of who you are. You can choose a new film role. You can rewrite the script. You can change your reality across the board, past, present, and future. Either way, though, go. It will be done for you as you have believed and as you have been aware of yourself. As you have known yourself as source, or as you have complained that you're not source. Either way, it will be done through you and as you. Wow. It's all in vain when you're believing in this one script and you're trying to change that. Remember, the idea that the film is shot and the script is written means that potential reality is done. It's written. It's set. It's destiny. It's fate. But there are infinite possibilities. You don't have to change or alter anything. That current manifested frame is changing in every moment, but you use it as a placeholder. Thinking that, oh, my past is fixed, my present is a placeholder while I try to imagine a better future that seems uncertain. So you trap yourself in your own film role that you didn't choose, in a script that you don't want. And we start calling that fate or destiny. I guess that's meant to be. I'm not meant to have what I want. But remember, all possibilities exist. You don't change any one possibility. You don't change any part of God or all that is. Or it wouldn't be all that is. It wouldn't be infinity if you could change infinity. You allow that all to be there and you decide. The script, the film roll, there are infinite scripts, infinite film rolls. So the film is shot. The script is written until and unless you wake up in the script and film roll and see yourself and see your reality. It's all in vain until you wake up. You're being led by a script and controlled by the current manifested frame versus following the script and controlling the current now illuminated frame. Consciously, intentionally, and deliberately. So yeah, it's all in vain until and unless you wake up in the script, in the film role, and see yourself and see your reality. And decide to quietly go up into the projector room and change that film role, which changes the script. Because there are infinite versions. You're not stuck or trapped at all. But as you complain about it, you create that idea. We complain and blame and trying to look for proof and reasons why our life is not working out the way we want it to work out. You're being led by a script and controlled by the current manifested frame. By a film role you didn't choose, by a script you don't want. By a character you don't like. When you're all characters, you're all possibilities. Infinite film roles, infinite scripts. Follow the script and control the current illuminated frame. Remember, you do control the current illuminated frame. The only frame that's real. The only thing that is reality. When you consciously, intentionally, and deliberately choose. Wow. You can't change a past that you believe is fixed. Create from a present that is a placeholder and manifest a future that is uncertain. You can't, in other words, you can't alter a film role that is shot in a script that is written. You don't control any of that because you can't, because creation is finished, because it's done. In other words, all possibilities exist no matter whether you like them or not. Whether you want them or not, all possibilities exist. But here's the good news, you get to choose from all those possibilities as all that is. You don't take away or add to infinity or God or all that is. Or it wouldn't be all that is or God or infinity. You can choose a new film role and write a new script because as you choose that new film role, as you light up that illuminated frame, you're rewriting the script. Each film role and script is shot and written, but there are infinite film roles and scripts. And you are choosing the new film role, writing the new script in every moment. In other words, the script is written through you, by you, as you choose that new film role, as you illuminate that current frame. The question is, are you awake or are you asleep? Are you controlling the current illuminated frame consciously, following it? Or are you being controlled by the manifested current frame and being led by the script? Wow. That's powerful. Remember, being led by it is different than following it. You're following it consciously, awake, knowing that it's changing in every moment as you illuminate that current frame. You as the creator, you as source, you as the one and only cause, aware of yourself as all that is. From infinite film roles or identities of who you are, infinite scripts or frames of reality. As you illuminate that current frame versus being led by the present now manifested frame, you change it all. Who you say you are, choose the film role and that writes the script. And it controls the frame and rewrites reality across the board. You control that illuminated frame. Absolutely, because you're all that is. As you insert it in this current script, but really you're not even inserting it, you're creating the entire script. You decide who you are and you create a backstory, a linear, horizontal backstory that makes sense to that identity of who you say you are. You create a future story of you reaching other things that you want to experience. All from this now illuminated frame. You control that. But if you're down here in the manifested frame, complaining about it, trying to alter it, believing it's unfair, believing that nothing's happening, believing I can't do anything, then that becomes your reality. But it's changing in every moment. Here is where you control everything, this illuminated current frame. It's very powerful. The illuminated now frame equals you being aware of your own greater identity. You being self-aware of who you are. You're not bound to any one character, script, film roll, but you are all characters, scripts, and film rolls. That's all that is. You're not bound to any one of these. These are always changing. But when you're within the manifested frame trying to imagine it, it feels like nothing's changing or it's getting worse. But that's because you're trying to control that. You're trying to control this that's already written. There are infinite fates and destinies, and you get to choose. This is the frame you control because this is who you are. You decide, you define that. You create your assumptions and beliefs and assumptions about who you are, what your truth is, what's true of you. You're not bound to any one character, script or film roll, but you are all characters, all film rolls, all scripts as all that is. You're all of them. There's nothing wrong with any one of them. It just simply means if it's an undesired identity or script or frame, it's just not your choice anymore. Maybe it never was, but it doesn't matter. You're all power. You're all possibilities. You can choose again. You are a character in a film roll following a script. Hear this. But you're not controlled by the character, the script, or the film roll. Why? Because you're greater than all of it. You're being aware of your own greater identity. You're choosing and rewriting it all in every moment. The co-stars, the supporting cast, the extras, the scenery, the props are all new in every film roll, in every script, in every character. It's all new in every moment. You always control the illuminated frame. And that decides, creates, and manifests your entire life experience across the board. This is it. You create it all from this now moment. That's all that's real. That's all that's ever real. Wow, that's powerful. Illuminate the frame. Reality rewrites itself. New frame, new script, new life. I am your host, Tom Kearin, and this is the Tom Kearin Channel and studios at Be Something Wonderful, where we help you level up and become the best version of yourself. Creators, thank you for being with us. Be sure to check out the Be Something Wonderful channel. Just released some big content there. And just this month, over the last 2 weeks or so, 3 weeks maybe, we released 2 new videos on the Be Something Wonderful membership channel, and we have another live event coming in February. We had one in January. So a lot of new content there coming on the Be Something Wonderful membership channel. With great love, with great light, and infinite gratitude, this is Tom Kearin here on the Tom Kearin Channel and the studios at Be Something Wonderful. Until next time, we'll see you soon.